One of the more unusual places that we actually went to was the Villa Romana del Casale. Now, the thing that makes this unusual is the fact that it is one person's home. It's not a town, it's not a village or a city. It is one person's home that's as big as a town. The villa has one of the richest and varied collections of Roman mosaics in the world, not just Sicily. There's over 3,200 feet of mosaics in this person's home. It was preserved due to the landslide and floods that covered the remains. When you walk around the back of the villa, you actually see the walls of dirt, and it kind of makes you wonder what the builders were thinking about when they first designed it and built it here. They are not sure who actually owned the villa, but they figured because of the size and the opulence, the owner was probably a member of the senatorial class, if not the imperial family itself. But it was definitely built for someone in the upper 2% of that society. These colors are not touched up, and the shot is in the shade, so you actually can't even see how bright they really are. The mosaics were made with small black and white and colored squares. Typically, they only measure less than 1/2 an inch. Some of them are really tiny, and there are millions of them. They can be made of marble, tiles, or glass. You can see depictions of exotic animals and slaves being loaded onto the boats. There are battle or dueling depictions, and keep in mind, these are all done with 1/2 inch tiles. And again, these are the colors, they are not touched up. This bikini mosaic of women playing sports has been in hundreds of documentaries, and it's in all kinds of books. There are hunting and sailing scenes and people dressed in their finest garb. The villa was damaged and perhaps destroyed during the domination of the Vandals and the Visigoths in Sicily. This area is known as a basilica. Although we normally associate the term basilica with a large church, in Roman times the term actually just meant an audience hall, where the master of the house met people and maybe did some judication. And with a place this big in your house, you did indeed have some bragging rights. This is a depiction of the Greek Ulysses and the Cyclops from the Iliad. The Greek influence with the Romans is pretty obvious. Got a little bedroom activity going on here. Very elaborate baths with underfloor heating, and we think we're so clever. Sometime in the 5th or 6th century, this villa was fortified. They can tell the dates by the types of structures and the design of the walls. By the way, these mosaics are not just on the floors, they have them on the walls too, and they didn't use super glue. I guess it was just good to be a senator then, too.